Today on Santa Monica Update.
It's all about the green when these 300 people get together every year. And no, we're not talking about money. Coming up, an inside look at this year's Sustainable Quality Awards.
Coming up, the 5th anniversary of the Annenberg Community Beach House really blew us away.
There's nothing like riding your bike under the California sun. Children got a chance to bring along their parents for a day of biking and exploring. Find out more on Santa Monica Update.
We have these interesting and important stories as well as more news about the city of Santa Monica in our show today. I'm Keena Chen.
Santa Monica Update, your source for local news in Santa Monica. Santa Monica Update starts now.
Hello, everybody. When the Expo maintenance yards begin operating next year, nearby residents will have a new set of playful park rooms to visit. That's a concept behind Buffer Park, recently approved by the City Council. Those rooms will consist of 8 spaces compressed into the new 2.35-acre park. There'll be the Grove, the Watershed Garden. Next to that, there'll be the Bird Garden, followed by the Meadow, Community Pavilions, the Rock Garden, the Learning Garden, and the Forest. Won't that be fun? At last, the Pico neighborhood has been waiting for its own library since it seems like forever. Now here it is. Let's take a look inside. This is the first addition to the Santa Monica Public Library system in more than 50 years. The Pico branch is designed to enhance early literacy and lifelong learning and to complement programs at Virginia Avenue Park. It is stocked with a brand new collection of 25,000 popular books, movies, music, audiobooks, magazines, and newspapers. The collection includes materials in Spanish and large print books. In the first 3 days the Pico branch was open, it had nearly 1,650 visitors. Pico branch hours are noon to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, noon to 5:30 p.m. on Friday, and 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. The official grand opening ceremony and festival is scheduled for Saturday, June 28th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. One word gets used over and over again when anyone talks about being environmentally friendly. The word is sustainable. For its 19th year, the Santa Monica Chamber of Commerce, Sustainable Works, and the City of Santa Monica have partnered to produce the Sustainable Quality Awards. Think of this as the Oscars for the environment. Greg Goldner has more.
It was a who's who of business owners, politicos, and influencers at the 19th Annual Sustainable Quality Awards atop the Le Méridien Delfina Hotel in Santa Monica. From local businesses to corporate giants like Yahoo and Red Bull, this luncheon is a chance to celebrate those businesses that raise the bar when it comes to our environment.
Everyone who's anyone in sustainability is here. They know this is the place to be every year to hear what you need to hear, to see the people that are making the difference, and to celebrate these unbelievable businesses that go above and beyond everyone's expectations to be the true leaders in our community, to show every other business how you do it to save this planet.
Well, at Phelps, sustainability is part of what we do. I mean, in 2007, Joe Phelps, our founder, had the foresight to install one of the largest commercial solar installations on our building. And that spawned a whole series of sustainability initiatives.
Sustainability is important not only at Perry's, but for us globally. It's the quality of life we lead, the health that we have or don't have. These are the things that are paramount to us. So our healthier fare, being able to sleep at night knowing you've given the best meal you can to a client.
Within a company, management can only control so much. It's got to come down to the employees adopting the culture as well.
We've got 16 associates that ride bikes every day to work. We've got a gentleman that lives in Los Feliz and commutes, on his bike, in addition to the traditional recycling issues. So we really pride ourselves with being responsible and sustainable and doing that great work for our clients as well.
The stuff the businesses in Santa Monica are doing now is really spilling out across Southern California and to other businesses. So we're really kind of moving the dial here on sustainability and what can be done in business.
It's no surprise that Santa Monica businesses like Phelps, Perry's, Red Bull, Yahoo, the Shore Hotel, and many others are being honored here today. Why? Because we've been pushing sustainability in Santa Monica for years.
Santa Monica has always been the leader in sustainability. I know that from looking at every other city, they're coming to Santa Monica to see what we're doing, to learn from us.
The biggest thing for me, because I was involved at the very beginning, back in 1995 when we first started the awards with the Chamber, the level of sustainability that's been adopted by the businesses of Santa Monica has just continually gone up and up and up every year.
We're the city that started thinking about having a consciousness about being sustainable almost 20 years ago. So we are on the forefront of sustainability.
For the last 20 years, Santa Monica has been advocating and leading the way for sustainability. And from the looks of things, don't expect to see that change anytime soon. For Santa Monica Update, I'm Greg Goldner.
It was an afternoon of food, fun, and laughs for all who attended. And as this was the 19th year of these awards, you can bet big things are in store for the 20th anniversary next year. For more info on the awards, feel free to check out the Sustainable Quality Awards webpage at smsqa.com. If you're like me, you love beach culture. Santa Monica offers lots of great ways to stick your toes in the sand, and the Annenberg Community Beach House is celebrating its 5th birthday. Reporter Tamara Henry valeted her beach cruiser for an early morning beach yoga class that transported her back to the 1920s and 30s, when silent movie stars were having old-fashioned fun in the sun right here on the beach in Santa Monica.
It was just 5 years ago when the Annenberg Community Beach House opened as a true public-private collaboration for everyone to enjoy. Kids and families came out on a windy weekend to celebrate this rewarding gift, which has now been one of our city's community treasures for 5 fantastic years.
This space was created really as a gift to the public, and we're happy to bring everyone here to take advantage of it.
How about a round of applause from the Annenberg Foundation? We thank you.
And celebrate we did, dancing the popular 1920s dances taught by famed instructor Danny Panickley, ballroom dancing, swing and salsa, the tango, waltz, and foxtrot.
I'm not very good at dancing. I'm afraid I'm going to step on everybody's toes, but I did okay.
Oh yes, you did fantastic.
Yay, I was
just
fantastic.
Like a princess.
Oh my God, I was a princess.
All the big Hollywood bigwigs in those days were part of this scenery. This was the Gold Coast.
Snap Yourself photo booth was out in full force for the inner drama queen in everyone, including the beach house staff.
The beach house is a great place for small personal get-togethers. Our office, the guest services, can help you figure out how to do your own kind of personal event on a summer day here.
And speaking of events, you know what? To me, this looks like the perfect place for a wedding.
We have a lot of different kinds of events happen here, including filming for.
If any of you ever watch Revenge on TV, that series, when they say they're in the Hamptons, no, they are not in the Hamptons. They are here in Santa Monica at the Annenberg Community Beach House.
TV show productions and filming just like back in the day of Charlie Chaplin and Marion Davies.
Well, I love silent movies. I probably watched all of the stars in the black and white era. I probably watched all of their movies. I just love those silent movies and those 30s, 40s, and 50s. And early 60s movies.
The 1928 silent comedy movie Show People was the featured movie screening, musically accompanied by Doozy. The perfect way to wrap up the day that was filled with splashing and swimming in the pool, kicked off by a special performance by the Aqua Lilies, the world's most glamorous synchronized swimmers.
So if you're like me and you're not ready for the bikini, don't worry, because here at the Annenberg Beach House, the bathing suit styles are from the 20s and 30s. Reporting for Santa Monica Update, I'm Tamara Henry.
Get ready this summer for the Community Beach House Picnic in July and the 3rd annual Cardboard Yacht Regatta in August. The Annenberg Community Beach House also offers yoga classes at 9 a.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And Beach Culture, a free year-round series of concerts, readings, talks, exhibits, and arts on Tuesday nights. For details and info, go to annenbergbeachhouse.com. Some say you're never too young to learn how to properly ride your bike in the bicycle lane. Santa Monica youngsters and their parents got a chance not only to learn safety tips while bike riding, but also a chance to explore community gardens and parks on Kidical Mass Day. Gail Choice has more on the fun.
And just like that, they're off. But not before prepping bicycles, learning safety tips, and adding a lot of bling to their trusty helmets. Moms and dads join their children in creating a very memorable day. So just what is Kidical Mass?
This is Kidical Mass, and it's just getting kids out on bikes and their parents to realize how unbelievably fun it is to be out there on the road, sharing it with cars amicably, and enjoying the road that is our public space. This is our second annual Kidical Mass. We hope to have 2 or 3 more this year. So what we started off today is we're really trying to focus on not only the fun that we have on the road, but the other things that are sustainable in our community. So we went over to the community garden.
For a number of Santa Monica residents, bike riding has become a way of life, and that's just fine with city officials.
I think people have varying levels of comfort on the street, and this is a chance when they're with other people that they can learn in a very comforting and comfortable environment. So it's great. We're hoping that as parents try and they realize that a half mile is something their child is comfortable riding, that they might try to ride to school once in a while, or maybe ride to the park, or ride to dinner, and that they might try and incorporate it into part of their families moving around the city.
We asked a veteran bike rider what it was like for her when she first started riding in the bike lane.
At first I was a little bit nervous, but then I came to understand that the cars actually did they respected the bike lane, and I kind of like now how they painted it green, so that's really cool.
From learning to ride on the city streets with mom and dad to exploring the city's community parks, we asked the grown-ups as well as the kids what they thought of Kidical Mass Bike Riding Day, pizza and all.
I thought it was great. It was a really fun ride. It was great to get out and be in the city with the kids. It was wonderful.
Did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Tell me what you did that you really liked.
I like bike riding with my dad.
It gives me a chance to spend some time with my kids and do some exercise and explore the city a little bit.
Gail Choice, Santa Monica Update.
For more info about biking in Santa Monica and to make sure you don't miss next year's Kidical Mass adventure, go to smspoke.org. Back in February, Buy Local Santa Monica partnered with the Santa Monica Daily Press to launch the Most Loved Santa Monica competition. We wanted to know which businesses our locals can't live without, which ones put smiles on their faces when they drop in, the ones we most want to celebrate because they're just awesome. To see the Santa Monica businesses that won our Most Loved awards, go to buylocalsm.com/mostloved. Now it's time for your first look at an adorable adoptable pet. Here's Mike Graham and Barbara Bishop with our Pet of the Week.
Meet Cuddles, an adorable 1.5-year-old female poodle mix. She's energetic, playful, and really cuddly. She's the perfect lap dog. She's also great with adults and kids of all ages.
She loves going on walks, playing ball, and just hanging out. She's up to date on all her shots and ready to join your forever family.
Last year, I had the opportunity to adopt a sweet little Maltese stray. Adopting her was the best thing I've ever done, and I love her so much.
And I also adopted both of my dogs from the Santa Monica Animal Shelter. My kids love them, and they become a very important part of our family.
So if you're interested in adopting Cuddles or any other dogs, cats, or bunnies,
then please visit the Santa Monica Animal Shelter, located at 1649th Street.
See you next time.
To find more pets like Cuddles, visit the Santa Monica Animal Shelter at 1640 9th Street. Well, that's it for this edition of Santa Monica Update. Now that spring has sprung, please be careful when you're out in our city. Keep your eyes moving and stay alert to avoid mishaps. I'm Keena Chin, speaking for all of us at City TV. Thanks for watching.